Oh, add me to the stream. Why not? Okay, I'm here. Boom diddy bang diddy boom diddy bang diddy boom. I'm here. That was the more part. Didn't know what else to say. I gotta think of some more things to do, I guess. What's up, Ken? How's it going tonight, buddy? I was on time. The internet just took that long to get to you. And after you believe that one, I got some property in the Everglades I want to sell you like really cheap. Give you a great deal. Turn the mic a little bit. It's kind of warm, so I thought I'd go into the waterfalls for a while today. I had another one up here, but I figured, what the heck. Maybe Minnie will come around. She likes these waterfalls. I think she's part mermaid. Sneaky mermaid. Sneaky mermaid Minnie. Sneaky mermaid Minnie. She's getting more names than you can imagine. Swamp Witch Minnie, Sneaky Mermaid Minnie. I'm going to get a few more. Why not? Right, Minnie? Well, we had two, but evidently I scared them away. They went out. They came in and they were gone. Guess you should have had the Hooter girls here tonight or something. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Whew. Although I've never seen them myself. I wanted to go there once. My wife said, no. Just like that. No. I don't know why. I just wanted something to eat. I heard they serve good food. Women can be so fickle. I just thought it would be scrumptious and entertaining at the same time. I thought that was logical thinking. Maybe I'm a little bit wrong in my thinking, but that's what I was thinking. Pretty much the same as any red-blooded American man would be thinking. Just can't win that war. Not even the battles. I used to win battles and wars. Then I got down to I was winning battles. Now I'm on the losing end. Totally. There is no winning. There's no more battles. There's no war. She declared victory on all of them. And she declared that I was a loser. Welcome to the channel, whoever just popped in. All kinds of craziness going on tonight. With me, anyway. I don't know about everybody else, but with me. We're under the waterfalls tonight. Careful you don't get wet. I don't mind because I'm in Florida. It's still warm. And probably will be right up through Christmas. It's a very weird place, Florida. I've had it 80 degrees Christmas Day before. 80 degrees. My wife the night before was on her hands and knees praying for snow. And it was 80 degrees. And she thinks I'm losing it. Hope she don't watch this video. I'm going to be in trouble. With my luck, it'll be Trinity. That's the third person here. And she's going to tell on me. Yikes. Or Jennifer. That's even worse. Yeah. She can't. Oh no. She'd tell her in a heartbeat. So would Velvet, Caitlin, Sierra, Kirsten, Kylie, Michaela. I don't have a chance. So I guess you like that little painting I did. I just posted up. That was a totally a beginner's painting. I didn't try to get too extravagant with it at all. I just wanted to have something for the beginners to get them started with. You could paint that one. I'm telling you, you could paint it. I know you don't agree with it, but you could. If you ever get sat down and had some little bit of time and some paint, and actually you could start it and do it, I bet you'd find out you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I was not born with any inherent talent at all, except for getting in trouble. That's what I'm going to tell you. And my father. I was really good at that, but I was not born with any kind of painting talent at all. None. I just had the desire to paint, and I painted. I learned. I'm gonna convince you of that yet, Ken. Of course, the only way I could probably truly do that is if you were closer and I could sit you down in the studio and have you paint a picture with me. Guarantee it. You don't need a gift to do it. I'm telling you. Forget the gift, forget the talent. Anybody can do it. I know you don't believe it, but if you sat down beside me and I instructed you what to do, you could do it. I'm telling you, you could do it. I've had many people tell me that I could not. The same thing you're telling me, they told me the same things over and over and over again. When I sat down with them, they painted a picture and it came out good. It's like learning how to bake cookies. You don't know how to bake cookies. You go in there with the baker and they teach you how to do it and show you how to do it and help you do it, help you learn how to do it. You bake cookies. No different. Or fix a pipe in your plumbing. You figure it out. Same thing. Well, we had 4 people here, but they ran off. Terrible thing. They come and they go. They come and they go. Of course, that might have been Velvet. Yeah, there was, but they left. One of them left already. You scared her. Excuse me. You scared them off when you said you can't do it. The negativity. You just scared them away. I better see what my connection is before I log my wife in here. It wasn't doing too great a minute ago. Download was actually pretty good for a change, but the upload was pretty crappy. And the third person just left. Ah, wow. You gotta get more positive, Ken. Drink some of this stuff right here. Have some coffee. I just went and got that cup before I started to stream. And it's already getting cold. Unbelievable. 10 minutes. All right, 15 minutes, but still getting cold. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 1.04 download, 0.22 upload. That's not too great, but we'll give it a shot. At least get her through the commercial. Why not? Make a few pennies on her anyway. Let's see. I think Showourarts probably not going to be on tonight, but maybe. What is today? Monday? Tuesday? Monday? Monday. Yeah, Showourarts. It's not every night. It's like every other night, I think. I guess it depends on what's going on with him, how busy he is with the kids. And I don't think he works every day. Only certain days he works. He has to get up earlier. 2 people. My goodness. I logged my wife in. She's not showing up yet, but I logged her in. That would have been 5 if the other 2 hadn't left. Must have scared them off. Must have been the waterfalls. Maybe they can't swim and they got the heck out of here. Who knows? Maybe I was talking too much. I guess Recon's going to be late tonight again. Now it's only showing 1 person here. Maybe there is 4 people here. YouTube is just not registering everybody again like they normally do. Oh, back to 2. Must be my wife that got logged in, so I went back up to 2. See, Monday is probably Taco Bell night, or Wendy's rather, not Wednesday. Wendy's tonight. He had pizza the last time. And they'll mess up his order again. You wait, when he gets here, he's going to tell us how his order got messed up again. They see him coming. They go, hey, Recon's here. Screw up the order. Yep. They say, like, take some of that meat that's going bad back there and put some extra hot sauce in it. Give it to Recon. Give him a bellyache. He'll blame it on the hot sauce. Poor Recon. He don't catch a break. I got to do another poll, I guess, and ask people if whether they would actually watch a day live stream. Maybe not every day, but maybe a couple a week or something during the day. Yeah, so I'll put a poll up again and see if anybody even reacts to it. I think Miss Francis from where's she from? Ireland, I think. That's the time that she can get on, because it's actually a decent time for her. If I did one during the day, I can't remember the time difference with her. I keep thinking it's about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. 4 hours, I think. I think when she used to come on, it'd be about 11, and she said it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's about 4 hours. So if I did one at like noon, it'd be about 8 o'clock for her. 1 or 2 o'clock might be better for her, it'd be 9 or 10 in the morning. But it depends whether she's a morning person or not. I guess she has trouble sleeping. Evidently, she's been sleeping great for the last couple of months because we haven't seen her in actually longer than that, probably more like about 3 or 4 months. So evidently, she must have found the right pill to put her to sleep. Excuse me. So, this old guy and this young girl, this old guy, he's probably like my age, 60s, 70, rich guy, marries this young girl about 23, 24 years old. After they get married, they go to the motel. And she decides because of his age, they'd be better off in separate rooms. She don't want to give him a heart attack or something. So she gets ready for bed, and he goes to his room to go to bed, and he's getting all in her pajamas, nightgown or whatever, and combing her hair, and she answers the door, and it's her new husband. Guess he decided, they have to consummate the marriage. So they do, which was a joyous occasion for both of them, I guess, and he left, went back to bed. So she sits down, she's starting to comb her hair out again. It's all kind of a messy thing, and a while goes by, and who the heck could that be? She opens the door, and it's her husband again. Evidently, he got a little energy and decided, he's going to consummate the marriage again. So they do. So they get all done, and he goes back to his room, and she's, getting ready to go back to bed and go to sleep, and just lays down and goes, opens the door, and it's him again. He's like, wow. So they consummate the marriage again. They get all done. She says, my God, at your age, I can't believe it. I've been with guys way younger than you, and they were good like once. What's your secret? And he looks at her and he goes, you mean I was here already? I thought it was kind of cute. Oh, we had a third person here. Evidently, they didn't like the joke. Oh, well. Probably was recon, and he left his food at Taco Bell or Wendy's. Of course, Velvet might be trying to come on too. She hadn't been on in a few days. Or Jennifer. or the Sneaky Mini. Oh, it is Recon. You're it. We've had several people come in, but they leave. I was telling Ken a joke, but evidently he didn't hear a word of it. He probably was off somewhere else going, let the sucker talk to himself. And evidently I was. He didn't even laugh at my joke. And you missed it. And you're really late, Recon. You're really late. So I guess you missed my joke, huh, Ken? Oh, you did hear it? Oh, okay. I guess you didn't like it very much, huh? I thought it was kind of funny myself. But, you know, us old people, it doesn't take much to get us to laugh. Yes, I did make a video. I tried to make it shorter than that. I guess I should have cut some parts out. Oh, thank you, Ken. I'm glad you liked it. I thought it was real funny. I know, I just thought it was funny. Because I was expecting a total different thing from the joke. Because old guy, young woman, rich guy, young woman, you know. I don't think there was any love in her heart. I didn't think there was any love in her heart. I thought there was just dollar bills in her heart. But evidently she actually did love him. So we're sitting here under the waterfall. And Ken has no tickets, evidently. And Recon, did you buy any tickets tonight? I mean, did you bring any entertainment tonight at all? No bingo, no crossword, no nothing? In fact, we haven't heard from you in quite a few nights whether you had a bingo, a crossword, or a bingo ticket. You're letting us down. We were living our lottery dreams through you, and you have let us down totally. The joke was over. Evidently, you didn't get it. The punchline was actually after he went into a room 3 times and consummated his marriage, when she said he was so great, and that's when he asked her, he says, "You mean I've been here before?" Yeah. Yeah, he had Alzheimer's. Yeah, evidently. A 4-hour online class before Wednesday for work. I already know the job, but it's just the company covering themselves. Of course, I'll get paid for it, but still. I'm sure you can handle it, Recon. It's probably not the first time you've had to do the course. I used to do online classes all the time. They've been really clingy lately, huh? So you got 3 days worth of tickets that you haven't scratched? Is that what you're telling us? And you haven't scratched any of them? What a disappointment. I mean, sadly, you could have the winning ticket for $1 million might be just 2 or 3 tickets away that you didn't scratch. And you could have quit work and you could have been living high on the hog. Then you could have flown Ken and I to your house for Taco Bell and got us a few tickets. Don't forget that like, guys. I imagine you probably already did, but I don't see it. $7:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m., which means you're going to miss out on all of our lives. Well, isn't that a terrible thing? Well, Ken, that means you'll have to stop buying the tickets then and scratching them since we can't go over that part. What can I say? But evidently, you'll probably make even more money on the night shift recon. I'm assuming a company you work for would be giving you a night shift differential pay increase. Don't feel bad, Ken. I haven't had any in a while either. In fact, I haven't even heard about anybody around here locally lately even hitting anything good lately. Well, get on it, Recon. Better get on it. At least get the crosswords going. You can get them done pretty fast. Bingos you can do later after the kid's sleeping. Only 2 people on tonight. How sad. And I was thinking, I was getting a false image that we were going to start picking up more. They were getting 7, 8 people on at a time. And then Recon will be gone. It would just be me and Ken. Ken, you better have a lot to talk about. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Start writing down things to talk about. I cannot carry your conversation for a whole hour by myself. Well, then just give me the extra money if you're already comfortable with it, okay? It's not a problem. I'll take care of it. Stop being difficult. That Minnie hasn't even been on lately. Must be going to that church thing again in her crafts rooms. Busy, evidently. I told my wife that Minnie said that she should start her own channel doing crafts. And my wife said, yeah, right. I'm going to start a channel, she said, with the 3 crafts that I know how to do. Yeah, that ought to be a big hit. I think she could actually do some, and I could put them right here on my channel right here. But that's a big if I could get her to even do that on video. Probably not. Boy, that's almost as bad as watching one of my 1-hour videos, isn't it, Recon? Or one of my 2-hour videos. And I don't even pay you. Well, I'd watch them for you, but I don't think they'll accept that. Besides, I've been trying to get some more painting videos out. When I did the one I put up online, I was actually thinking about doing another one right behind it. But I didn't. You only gave me them faces of yours because you know that was a true statement I just said. That would only last for about 3 videos, though, Ken, so that wouldn't work because she only knows how to do 2 or 3 crafts, and then she's done. She used to do a jewelry class for the group home, but for the special needs people that we used to take care of, but she don't have the stuff to do that with anymore because the group home used to pay for all that stuff. And it's way too expensive for her to start now. But it was all kind of basic stuff, necklaces, bracelets, and stuff like that. I think they did a brooch for the girls once or something, once or twice. But the crocheting stuff she used to do herself for Christmas. She got a little bit flustered with me. She says, well, I made lots of those before. She used to make this spice rack. You know how you get the 6-can things to hold the 6-can of soda all in, with plastic, whatever the heck they are. She used to take those and I don't know what she'd do. She'd come down the middle or cut them in half or what. And then she would crochet around them circles and some tassel or something going down. And she'd put, I don't know, potpourri and stuff in them and all kinds of stuff that she used to craft into them. Christmas ones. Everybody loved them. She probably made 15 of them one year at least. Didn't sell even one of them because every time she made one of the family had to have one. They expected them to be for free. Of course, that discourages my wife to make them, but she can't say no. She just can't say no. When it's mother-in-laws and, parents and sister-in-law, brother-in-law, whatever, nieces and all that stuff, daughter-in-laws, she just couldn't say no. So she didn't. She would smile and say, oh, here you go. And then after they left, she'd be like, I can't sell none of them. I have to give them all away. All you gotta do is say no. It's like my painting. I was trying to tell you, you know yourself, to my wife. I told her, I used to give them away to family and finally realized if they really respected and liked my paintings, they'd be willing to pay for them. Sure, you can give them a little bit of a discount, but don't give them away. But she didn't listen. I mean, she made some stuff that was. She made a Christmas tree that was all crocheted. I mean, the branches are all out on them and everything. With I don't know what she did it with, but they looked really nice and decorated them with the little balls and stuff and all the decorations, and they looked really beautiful. She probably did 8 of them. Pew! Out the door they went, free of charge. And she really wanted like $20 a piece for them or so, 20, $30 a piece. There's a lot of work to them. They take quite a while to do them, but that's what happens. When you do crafts and whatever, your family expects. Because I always go, well, don't you love me? If you love me, you'd give it to me. Well, my saying is, if you loved us, you'd pay us. What's up, ASD? No problem, ASD. What's up, Doc? How you doing, buddy? Excuse me. Don't worry. Recon's going to be deserting us before long, too, probably, from his work. Doc, how you feeling tonight? Still sick? You still sick, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're at least headache free. I know you're probably sick, but hope you're at least headache free. Or is that too much to hope for, too? I don't know how you do it, Doc, with the job that you do, with your being sick, your lungs and your headaches and all that. Must be really tough getting up in the morning to go to work. Must be tough. Especially with the headaches and the responsibilities that you get. Come back good, great. Well, at least that's one good thing. Anyway, finally you got one good result. Shoot, the governor here, DeSantis, is raising Cain with all the counties and everything about requiring the COVID shots and everything, and thinking about finding the counties if they don't make sure people get the shot and all that stuff. And to me, it's a breach of individual rights. I understand what they're trying to say, but I also understand people who have died from the shot, had bad effects on them, and it's 25% of the people getting COVID have had the shot. Guess what? It's not working very well. I think it's just wrong for any government to force anybody to have a shot of any kind. But I don't know. When we're kids, before you could go to school, you had to have what you had to have. You have measles. Um, you had to be vaccinated. They wouldn't even let you in school without the vaccination, especially, and the measles shot and a bunch of other shots that you had to have just to go to school. I guess it's kind of on the same idea. We didn't gripe about it because we were too young to gripe about it. Our parents just brought us to the doctor, and bam, 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 they shot you up, and that was it. Well, that's what I say, Doc, that he can't do it. I don't see how he can get away with doing it. I'm not real happy with our governor anyway because, we've been signed up for unemployment for 4 months, and we just tried to get on our accounts, and they've disappeared. So the state of Florida has screwed us out of 4 months of unemployment. We don't even have an account anymore. There's nobody to call. You can't write anybody. They don't answer emails. They don't answer phone calls. Basically, if you didn't get unemployment, if they didn't approve your account for some reason or whatever, if you didn't get in this glitch, they have a glitch in the system that would lock you out, which I was locked out. My wife's was pending for 4 months. She was doing the work searches, doing all the requirements, everything. And then both of our accounts just disappeared. They changed the address to where you go and no account. We never got a dime, not a dime. They owed us somewhere around $7,000, $8,000. We can't get it. They won't give it to us. They won't even acknowledge it. Yeah, I know they're requiring companies with 100 or more. Yeah, to get it. I don't know how they can require it. I really don't. Federal employees, because it's the government, they're requiring it also. If you're a federal employee, if you don't have it within 90 days or something like that, you're fired. And you cannot get unemployment. If you get fired because you wouldn't get the COVID shot, you cannot get unemployment. Oh, Tennessee's the worst one now? I thought there was another one that was even worse than that before. Used to be a different state that was worse. Wasn't New York one of the worst ones for a while? Or still are? Because any metropolitan area, I would think, would be pretty bad because of the condensation of people. So many people in that area. Especially places that have like malls and shopping centers and stuff like that. No. I know Florida has a lot of cases. I know that. But a lot of the citizens since day one of the COVID have basically ignored the government. They were closing the beaches down, but they'd go anyway. They didn't care. They basically would shoot them a bird and tell them to shove it. Yeah, I'm not really. I don't have much faith in the government with this shot. I know they released it too soon. There were not enough trials done on it, on any of them, as far as I'm concerned. It was just so hurried that I don't really have that much faith in it. And to prove that, they've their own statistics. 25% of the people that got COVID had the shot. Already had it. And a lot of people, you can get it again that have got COVID, already had COVID. So you can still get it again. It's a vicious circle. 24 all Baltimore, huh? And the Raiders. Yeah, I heard Green Bay didn't do very well this last game rather. They lost to New Orleans Saints, like 3-23 or something like that. Ridiculous score. And then they benched Aaron Rodgers for the last 10 minutes or whatever and put in the other quarterback. Wow. So you're going to lose your job and then you're going to owe them $7,500. Well, if that doesn't put you into poverty, nothing else will, because on top of that, if you get fired because you didn't get the COVID shot, you're not eligible for unemployment for any reason. You can't get unemployment. That is a law now. You cannot get unemployment if you get fired because of COVID, because you wouldn't get the shot. So all employers really have you over a barrel. They can literally fire you now and say, well, I fired them because they wouldn't get the COVID shot. If you didn't get the shot, you cannot get unemployment. I think that's ridiculous. I mean, they may be hiring people that never had the shot, but when they wanted to get rid of somebody, they could use that as a convenient scapegoat to fire them and not pay unemployment, even though they're actually hiring people that didn't have the shot knowingly. Works all the way for their benefit, for the employer's benefit. Then they don't have to pay the unemployment. And the person that's been fired is totally screwed because he's got to get another job like fast, because he ain't gonna get no unemployment at all. So I guess they better be able to make sure they can prove they got the shot. So Ken, how's the Patriots doing this year? Have you seen anything with the Patriots? Since Tom Brady left the Patriots, I'll be honest with you, I haven't really watched them. But I do like to check on them and see how they're doing. I figure without Tom Brady, they're probably going to get their butt stomped most of the time. Nice job. Break your mic. Good idea. I don't know what this world is coming to, where the government can demand some of the things that they demand of the people. You know. Hey Yvette, how you doing? Glad you made it. You remember Doc from Brad's place? Doc's in here. Doc, I don't know if you remember Yvette or not, but she used to go to Brad's there with all the rest of us. Are you still driving, Yvette, or are you home? I saw a video the other night where he got off the helicopter at the White House and he forgot how to go to the White House. He just forgot where to go. Taco Tuesdays, my goodness. You and Recon both. Recon's another taco guy. Although the rest of us like Taco Bell too, I guess. I'm not sure about Doc, but I know Ken and I do. We had a few more here, but they've been coming and gone. They kind of come in and leave. Yeah, Doc likes Taco Bell too. Yeah. We're all a bunch of Taco Bell fans. I remember back in the 70s, of course, you guys are probably all too young for that, but they used to have a place, I thought it might have been Taco Bell, but now I can't remember. There was a motorcycle shop in Gainesville next door to me here, and they had a taco place. But I don't think it was Taco Bell, though, but maybe it was. But they had what they call a Bell burger. Basically, taco meat on a burger bun. That thing was awesome. So it probably wasn't Taco Bell, unless Taco Bell actually had a Bell burger back then. But I think it was a different place, but they were incredible. I drive all the way up to Gainesville, up there, just to have one of them Bell burgers. They were that good. And that's like 25 miles away. Not only that, but Recon is a pizza freak, a taco freak, and a Wendy's freak. And a few other freaks on top of that. I haven't had any tacos in a long time now. It's been, gosh, at least a month. At least. Yeah, it's been about a month at least. Maybe, well, last time I had them, I told you guys we went and got them. My wife doesn't really like Taco Bell that much, but Caitlin does, and she was with us, and she pretty much talked her into it. When one of the grandkids want it, they get it. If I say I want Taco Bell, psst, ain't happening. But if one of the grandkids are with us and they want Taco Bell, oh yeah. Grandma is like, yeah, I'll stop at Taco Bell. Excuse me. I can't win. It started out selling chili. As I seem to recall, the place that had the Bell burgers, I think they might have even had chili too. But those Bell burgers were incredible. I mean, they were great. And they weren't expensive either. They weren't that expensive. Good size hamburger roll with, it's kind of like taco meat in it, but spicy, hot, medium hot, whatever. I don't know. I don't remember if they had any lettuce and tomato or anything on them or not. I don't think they did, but they didn't need it. It was great. Yeah, it must have been their older name. Maybe that's what it was, their older name. It wasn't a very big place. It was like, in fact, you couldn't even eat inside that place. You actually went up to a takeout window and ordered what you wanted. And although they did have some like picnic tables outside with the umbrella and whatever. But whoever it was had the Bell burgers. They've lost out. If they stopped selling them, they lost out because they were super popular. They were fantastic. I couldn't go there and just eat one. I had to have at least a couple of them. They were fantastic. I think you might be right, Recon. It might have been them under their old name, but because you could even, I remember you could get the extra hot sauce too and whatever, but that don't mean anything. It could be all restaurants that serve that kind of food. You can probably get packets of, the medium or the hot, extra hot, whatever. It might have actually been called the Bell Burger. Maybe that's what it was called before. That's how you got Taco Bell. Bell Burger, Taco Bell. It must have had Bell in it, whatever it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because that was probably around 1973 or 74. I'm not sure when they came into existence. I could probably look it up online here and find out, but um, that might be just about right for the timeline, too. Did you guys ever watch that movie on Netflix about McDonald's? How it got started and everything? And amazing. Two guys started out the one restaurant together. Very interesting story. Very interesting. If you didn't see it, you got to see it. It's very interesting. They tried to expand at one point, but it didn't work out well for them. But another guy came in who was a salesman selling, of all things, milkshake mixers, where you could do 3 or 4 or 5 milkshakes at a time. And end up going there and seeing the place, and it had a hamburger, so it was like the best hamburger he had in his life, and you just got infatuated with that restaurant, how it worked, and how they figured out how to do hamburgers within 30 seconds or a minute or two. Amazing. Um, and he ended up with the company. He ended up buying the company from the two brothers for $1.3 million each and turned it into a $1 billion company. I'll do soft tacos here at home, no problem. In fact, I used to at the group home because the special needs handicapped people we used to take care of, they loved tacos. You were here? Oh, you're here? Okay, that's good. But that was a pretty good, interesting story about McDonald's. So sadly, over the name and everything, they lost so much money. Right now, their cut of the money would be like $800 million a year or something. They gave it all up for $1.3 million each. Of course, one of the brothers had some pretty severe medical problems, heart condition and stuff, and they finally just decided to sell it. But crazy. And we wanted to make sure you weren't driving, Yvette. That's all. I didn't want to distract you while you were driving by asking you questions that you would have a difficult time answering. Overtime. That's right. Overtime. We're on overtime. Don't worry about the overtime, guys. Recon's taking care of it. You just don't know it yet. He's making all the extra money now. He can take care of it. Wait till he gets the bill. I'll be able to buy some paint. Are you leaving, Doc? Okay, have a good night, Doc. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. I hope you get feeling better. I really do. We think about you all the time and hope you get better. Stay safe and get healthy. And all the best to you. Take care, buddy. Come back and see us. He's already gone, I think, Recon. We're lagging too much. All right, guys, I guess we might as well go ahead and shut it down since everybody's getting ready to go off and go to bed anyway. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming. Stay safe, stay healthy, and all that good stuff. And hope y'all catch the new video I put up. I think most of you have, except for Recon. And don't forget to leave some comments on it, Recon. Of course, he probably won't watch it for another week or two because he got too much other stuff to watch right now. But I'm sure you'll get to it eventually. So you guys have a great night. I appreciate you all coming, as always. And y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. As long as Viastat says it's okay. My good old internet. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.